Gerald, Chirinda, I'll bring you in here. What are the ways in which youth can play a role in driving change for communities affected by NTDs?
Thank you so much, Patricia. And, before I answer the question, I'm particularly excited about, this specific roadmap launch, because I'd like to believe it is the first time that young people are part of not just the launch, but have been a part of the process that has led to this. So it's definitely a step in the right direction. Now, to answer your question, there are three particular areas, which I believe young people can drive change and bring about change in their communities. The first one is the area of accountability organizing. So that essentially is holding office bearers accountable for commitments that they would have made, whether it's at a particular platform to end NTDs. I think that the issue of accountability is an important one, and one where young people have been seen to be quite effective in terms of doing that. As a movement, we are also engaged at a policy level with regional and international bodies in collaboration with other youth networks within these particular regions. So we are playing a key role there to make sure that, before heads of state or ministers commit, we have it down on paper, we have it down as policies and communiques that we push forward. We are also engaged in engaging young elected officials, and with the aim of creating engagement platforms for them with young people, as well as with the content and the material of neglected tropical diseases, as most of them are not, generally aware of NTDs. The second issue is the area of education and awareness. So young people can play a key role here in bringing about awareness of basic treatment, prevention measures, and available health programs in as far as NTDs are concerned within their communities. I was quite inspired when we essentially youth combating NTDs in February last year in Tanzania. There's a group of young people that came to us and they said that they were actually setting up an NTD club at their school. So I think these are, incredible ways in which young people can engage. We also recently carried out a storytelling competition. And, initially we were thinking, okay, not a lot of young people know about NTDs, but we were amazed at the number of young people who actually engaged in the storytelling competition itself. Across the 4 categories, I think we had close to 1,000 applications, which just goes to show, the potential that exists in actually telling the NTD story and telling it in creative ways. The last point is on innovation, Patricia. Young people are innovators as well. They have the ability to innovate, so we need to be able to harness that ingenuity that, young people carry across the different value chains of neglected tropical diseases, whether it's working with, health structures and carrying out practical problem, troubleshooting of existing or issues that are within the programs in various countries. They can play a part there. We have within our networks, as an example, young ladies who are developing a platform to, communicate health-related issues to their communities using mobile phones in their local languages. We also have, across various sectors, young WASH innovators, young people who are engaged in last mile delivery, as well as diagnostics. But lastly, what is important for this success and for these young people to be effective and successful in what they do is partnerships. And as Youth Combating NTDs, we are humbled by the support of the Uniting to Combat NTDs partnership, the relationship that we have with WHO, and the enthusiasm and energy that we have seen coming from young people across various youth networks who are willing and are keen to collaborate with us. So, that essentially those are the areas that I see young people playing a role in driving change within their communities. Thank you.